Hello everyone, this is Yuan with Xinhua News Agency. I'm standing in front of a blast point at one of China's largest open pit mine in Shuozhou, North China's Shanxi Province. A few minutes later, there will be a blast in this area. And as we can see, there are a few workers preparing for that. Speaking of coal production, what comes to your mind? The flying dust, the heavy work, or the unfavorable working environment? With the upgrading of this industry, intelligent or even unmanned operation is getting increasingly popularized here in Pingshuo East Open Pit Mine in northern China. Please follow us to explore this open pit mine. I'm about 100 meters below the ground, and standing next to me is Shaobing, chief engineer of this open pit mine. Mr. Shao, please give us a brief introduction of this whole coal mine. 邵总，请简单给我们介绍一下整个矿的基本情况。
这座煤矿是山西省最大的露天矿，也是中国最大的露天矿之一。它的采矿权证范围是48平方公里，查明的资源量是18亿吨。它目前的年产能力呢是3000万吨每年。
This is the largest open pit mine in Shanxi Province and one of the largest in China. With a mining area about 48 square kilometers, it has identified resources about 1.8 billion tons and an annual design output of 30 million tons. So what are the characteristics of this coal mine? 这座煤矿的特点是什么呢？
从历史上来说，我们中煤平塑有限公司是中国改革开放以来的第一家中外合作企业。我们致力于打造全球领先的智能化煤矿，你之后就会看到。
Historically speaking, the Pingshuo Group was the first Sino-foreign cooperative enterprise since China's reform and opening up in 1978. And we're also committed to building a world-class intelligence coal mine, which we will see later. Energy is an essential part of modern life, but few people know how it is produced. Mr. Shao, could you please share with us how coal is converted into electricity? 我们都知道这个能源是现代生活中必不可少的一部分，但是很少人知道这个能源是怎么来的。邵总能不能给我们介绍一下这个煤矿煤炭是怎么样转化为电力的？
就露天开采来讲呢，我们首先确定好这个采矿点，然后通过爆破把原始物料破碎之后呢，再通过这个电铲等挖掘设备将那个煤层剥离出来，最后将采掘好的煤炭呢通过矿卡运出去，运到电厂之后呢，通过电厂再进行这个发电送电，最后呢到达这个用户端。
In terms of open pit mining, when the mining site is determined, blasting is carried out, as we have just seen. After the coal seam is stripped and loaded by mining equipment such as electric shovel, the coal is transported out by trucks and then sent to the power plant by other transportation means like trains or ships for power generation and transmission, and finally reach the power end. So what is this machine in front of us? 我们眼前的这个设备是什么呢，邵总？
这是一台钻机，我们首先通过钻机向地下钻孔，孔深呢大约18米，然后我们再进行中填炸药，最后进行爆破。
This is a drilling machine. Before blasting, we have to drill to a depth of about 18 meters, and then fill the holes with dynamite. It sounds dangerous, so how can you ensure safety? 听起来呢有些危险，那我们是怎么样确保安全的呢？
我们通过热成像监测设备，监测警戒范围内的这个是否有人员活动，在确保决定安全之后我们再进行爆破。这安全性呢，相比于人工巡检提高了许多。
We use thermal imaging equipment to monitor personnel activity. Only when absolute safety is ensured do we start blasting. Security is much improved than the traditional manual inspection. I can see that it writes unmanned operation on the board. So what does it mean? 我们看到这个牌子上写着无人值守，那么这个无人值守是什么意思呢？
您看到的专机，我们已经实现了无人值守，它的这个司机呢是在5公里之外的这个办公室里来操控它，未来呢我们将实现一人操控3台专机。
现在它能达到一人操纵几台？
目前呢，我们现在一人远程操控1台，在今年年底将实现一人操控3台。
We can see that apparently there's no driver on site. The actual driver is in the control center about 5 kilometers away. There's a lot of antennas and sensors on the machine, and it means that we use 5G technology to transmit signals. And by the end of this year, we will realize one man, one driver can control 3 these machines. So, Mr. Shao, with the improving of all these technologies, how many workers do we need in this whole open pit mine? 邵总你好，就是我们这个随着智慧化矿山的建设，现在整个矿年产它有3000万吨，它需要多少职工呢？
目前我矿职工一共是521人。
We only need about over 500 people for this open pit mine. What's a big machine over there? And what does it do? 眼前这个设备非常大哈，它是什么作用呢？
这是一台电铲，它主要的作用就是剥离和采装。
This is an electric shovel. Its function is to strip the coal from the seam and then load it. I've never seen such a big machine. It looks like a giant transformer. So how tall is it? 我从来没有见过这么大的一台设备哈，这看起来有点像这个变形金刚。那么它的这个高度有多高呢？
它大约有18米高。
It's about 80 meters. That's about 6 floor tall. And how much does it weigh? 它大概有多重呢
？1200吨。
About 1,200 tons. Wow, that is incredible. So it must be very efficient, considering its size. 它既然它这个规模它这个体型这么大，它这个工作效率应该比较高吧？
是的，它的斗容量呢是35立方米，它如果装煤的话，这个1斗的话就能装50吨的煤炭，它1年的工作能力呢能达到650万立方米。
The capacity of its shovel is about 35 cubic meters. And it can dig about 50 tons of coal per shovel. One unit works 6.5 million cubic meters annually. I can feel it's very freezing outside. So what's the working environment in the cab over there? 就我们能感受到这个矿坑里的温度还是非常冷的，加上今天还风很大。那么在这个驾驶室的里面，工作环境怎么样呢？
驾驶室的工作环境还是很好的，密闭性也好，包括咱们整个这个空调和温度的调节，这个都没有问题。但是露天矿呢，它这个行业呢也属于这个高温、极寒这种天气。像今年12月份的这个天气对我们影响还是比较大的。这样的话，也促使我们加快这个露天矿的智能化和无人化的建设，把人员和职工从这个艰苦的环境当中解放出来。
The working environment in the cab is relatively fine because it's equipped with the air conditioner. But outside the cab, in the whole open pit mine, the working environment is really harsh because of the extreme hot or cold weather. That's why we have been accelerating the construction of intelligent coal mining. Mr. Shao, so what about other big machines in this coal mine? 这儿还有其他的一些这个大型的设备吗？
是的，有呢。前面这一台就是咱们的矿用卡车，它的轮胎呢有2个成人那么高，咱们去看看。
There's a huge truck over there, and its tire is about 2 adults tall. Let's go over there. It's getting bigger and bigger as we approaching to this big truck. And from my perspective, the SUV over there is only about 2/3 of the tire's height. What is the biggest vehicle you've ever seen? Well, for me, it has to be the big monster over here. As you can see, I'm only about half a tire tall, and I'm about 1.7 meters. I assume that you're as curious as I am right now, so I'm gonna climb to the cab right now, and let's go take a look. Well, can't believe it takes about 50 seconds for me to get in the cab. Okay, now we're inside the cab. So, hello sir, how tall is this truck? 你好师傅，这个车身有多高呢？7米左右。It's about 7 meters tall. And how about its load capacity? 它的这个载货量有多大？105方。About 105 cubic meters. And considering the size of it, it cannot go really fast, can it? 考虑到这个车身啊，它这个比较大，它是不是跑不了很快呀？
最高时速55，为了安全起见，跑30。
It can go as fast as about 55 kilometers per hour, but for ensuring safety, it goes about 30 kilometers per hour. So can you give us a ride? 师傅能带我们这个体验一下吗？
好的，走吧。
Let's go. All right, we're now start to move. And even if it's a huge car, I think it runs relatively smooth on the road. And the turning radius is not very big. So hello everyone, this is Xinhua Live. This is live from Xinhua News Agency. We're now at one of China's largest open pit mine to explore intelligent coal mining. Please stay tuned. Alright, we can see that the speed of it right now is about 12, it's 14, 16 kilometers per hour. And I think there's a radar over here, and it can sense the surrounding environment. For example, if there's cars or people moving, it can be shown on the radar here. So how many hours do you have to work every day? 师傅，你们的正常的一天的话，需要工作多长时间呢？8个小时。Usually they work 8 hours every day, and there are 3 shifts every day.那么105方的话，大概是多少吨？这个煤炭呢？有200吨吗？
差不多90多。左侧危险。
So in terms of coal, it can load about 200 tons of coal. Yeah, the speed rises to about 18 kilometers per hour in this road condition. There are not a lot of cars, not a lot of huge trucks on the road.
前80米，
Okay, please drop us
有
here.
危险。
师傅，请把我们放在这个位置就可以。
右前19米，
So is it difficult to learn how to drive this huge truck? 师傅，你们学习这个驾驶这么大的这个卡车，当时困难吗？
难做吗？
大概需要多长时间来学驾驶？
6个月。
需要6个月。Okay, he told me that it took about 6 months to learn to how to drive this such a huge truck. Okay, let's conclude our whole entire trip and let's get out. Hey.
感觉怎么样？
I've never imagined such a big car can run so smooth and steady. So how many of these big trucks in our whole mine? 这个我们整个这个矿区啊，现在有多少辆这样大的矿车呢？
有107台，其中有7台卡车，我们已经实现了这个无人驾驶的技术。
There are about 107 huge trucks like this, and 7 of them are already unmanned. So this is amazing. How do you achieve that? 是如何实现这个自动化、无人化驾驶的呢？
事实上，无人驾驶技术，在矿区里面是一个非常重要的一个应用的场景。我们的交通场景比较简单，让我们去调度室看看吧。
Well, as a matter of fact, the traffic scene in this open pit mine is relatively simple, which is one of the most important scenarios where autonomous driving technology can be widely used in the future. Let's go explore it in the control center.
Uh, 这就是我们的办公大楼，疾控中心就在里面。
So this is office building where the control center locates. So this is the control center, and we can see there's a huge screen over there. So what's the function of this center? 我们看到这个疾控中心啊，有个非常大的屏幕。那这个屏幕它有什么功能呢？
这里可以展示生产过程、调度、安全监测和预警等。
It provides information for production process, sends out early warnings, and ensures safety. 我们能过去看一看吗？
好的，咱们到这里。在综合展示界面，可以看到矿坑作业设备的实时位置和作业场景，也可以看到整个矿坑的昨日产量和天气信息。在生产指挥界面， 可以监测每台设备的运行情况。如果有故障，及时会告诉维修人员，保证整体的工作效率。在安全预警界面，可以对爆破、滑坡等情况进行监测和预警。
In the comprehensive display page, you can see the real-time location of each facility in the mine pit, and the operation scenario, the daily output, the weather, and other information. On the production command page, you can monitor the operation of each equipment and tell the maintenance personnel in time if there's any failure to ensure the overall work efficiency. You can also monitor and issue a warning for blasting and landslide. You've mentioned the driverless technology of trucks. So how is this technology achieved? 您刚才提到了这个矿卡的无人驾驶技术，那这个技术是在我们这儿是如何实现的呢？
我们聘请的团队在卡车上装上摄像头、雷达、芯片等自动驾驶设备。在正常情况下，一台卡车只需要1名操作员远程监控即可。在特殊情况时，安全员可以远程操控卡车，确保安全。
We hired a team to install cameras, chips and radars and other equipments for the driverless technology. Under normal circumstances, only one security officer is required to remotely control the truck. In special circumstances, the security officer can remotely control the operation of the truck to ensure safety. What are the advantages for this technology? 那么无人驾驶技术的应用能够带来哪些优势呢？
原来人工驾驶时遇到人员轮换，卡车需要停下来，而现在呢，卡车可以24小时作业。
The trucks had to stop for personnel rotation before, but now they can run 24 hours every day. What other intelligent devices do you have here? 这里还有哪些其他的智能化设备呢？
请看这台像电子游戏机一样的设备，这是一台靠电产的远程智能操控系统。它让司机在这个干净明亮的远程驾驶室内，通过这个高清屏幕，实时显示的开采情景，操控数公里以外的这个WK35电铲装车，半分钟左右就能完成一次采掘循环，这样司机告别了这个漫天尘土的工作环境。
Look at this video game-like device. This is a remote-controlled intelligent system for electric shovel. It allows the driver to display the mining scene in real time through the high-definition screen in the clean and bright remote driving room. Control the electric shovel several kilometers away and complete a mining circle in half a minute. This allows drivers to say goodbye to the dusty working conditions.
类似的还有钻机的远程操控无人系统，它通过5G 技术实现远程遥控，基于环境感知技术的智能自动运行控制，实现了钻机生产作业过程当中现场无人值守和安全管理。无人驾驶钻机故障率降幅达到65%，同时月整体的作业效率提升10%。全部推广后，一人可操控3台钻机。
Similarly, there's a remote drilling system. Through the remote control of 5G technology and the intelligent automatic operation control based on environmental awareness technology, the on-site unmanned management of the rig production process is realized. The failure rate of unmanned drilling rigs decreased by 65%, while the overall operating efficiency improved by about 10% per month. By the end of this year, one man is able to control 3 drilling rigs. With the continuous progress of China's technology, more and more traditional industries, such as coal mining, are accelerating the promotion of intelligent and unmanned technology, significantly contributing to the country's cut carbon emission goal. That's all for today's Xinhua Live. I'm Xinhua correspondent Xie Yuan, and see you next time.